Every time you walk into Walmart, you're surrounded by hidden opportunities to save money, but most shoppers never notice them. The strange part? Walmart doesn't exactly hide these tricks. They're sitting right there on price tags, receipts, clearance shelves, and even inside the store's own app. Yet millions of people unknowingly walk past them every single day. Some shoppers leave with the exact same products as everyone else, but somehow spend hundreds less every year. The difference isn't luck, it's knowing how Walmart's system actually works. Today, we're revealing the shopping secrets experienced bargain hunters quietly use to beat the system. From hidden markdown codes to little-known refund opportunities, these tips could completely change the way you shop. Let's start with one of the easiest tricks that could literally put money back into your pocket after you've already left the store. Number 1. The 90-day receipt trick most Walmart shoppers never use. Most people crumple up their Walmart receipt and throw it away before they even get home. That tiny piece of paper, however, could still be worth real money weeks or even months later. Many shoppers don't realize that if the price of an eligible item drops after they buy it, Walmart may allow a price adjustment under certain circumstances. Instead of returning the product, buying it again, and dealing with all the hassle, you may simply be able to visit customer service with your receipt and request the difference. Imagine buying a Shark vacuum for $179. 3 weeks later, Walmart marks it down to $129 during a seasonal clearance event. Instead of accepting that you overpaid, you could potentially receive a $50 refund while the vacuum never even leaves your house. That's one of the easiest savings opportunities available, but it's also one of the least advertised. Here's the catch. Price adjustments aren't handled exactly the same at every Walmart. Some stores process them within minutes, while others leave the final decision to the store manager. Certain clearance or special markdown items may also be excluded. That's why experienced shoppers always keep their receipts for at least 90 days. Best case, you get unexpected cash back. Worst case, you've only spent a few minutes asking. Either way, it's far better than unknowingly leaving money behind. Number 2. The secret code. Hidden in Walmart price tags. Most shoppers look at only one thing on a Walmart price tag: the number. Smart shoppers look at the last 2 digits. Those tiny numbers can reveal whether an item is likely to stay on the shelf or disappear forever at its lowest possible price. A price ending in .97 is usually a standard markdown. It's a good deal, but there's generally no need to panic. Walmart still expects to keep selling that item, and more inventory may arrive later. But once you start seeing prices ending in .00, .03, or .88, the story changes. These endings often indicate that the store is aggressively clearing inventory to make room for new products. If the item doesn't sell quickly, another markdown may follow in the coming weeks. Then come the price endings experienced bargain hunters watch for most: .01 and .05. These are often the final stage before an item disappears from Walmart completely. In many cases, the manufacturer has discontinued the product, or Walmart has decided it won't be restocked. The store's priority is no longer making a profit. It's getting that merchandise off the shelves as fast as possible. That's why incredible deals sometimes appear with almost no warning. A heated electric blanket that originally sold for $45 might suddenly drop to just $6 at the end of winter. The blanket hasn't changed. The warranty is often still valid. The only thing that's different is Walmart needs the shelf space. The biggest mistake shoppers make? They walk away to think about it. Professional clearance hunters know that items with these ending digits rarely stay on the shelf for long, especially electronics, power tools, kitchen appliances, and seasonal products. If you find something you genuinely need with one of these final markdown codes, putting it in your cart first is usually the smarter move. You can always decide later whether to keep it. Waiting until tomorrow often means someone else has already taken the deal. One more thing to remember. These deepest markdowns usually aren't advertised in weekly flyers or giant in-store signs. Walmart would rather quietly clear inventory than encourage everyone to wait for clearance prices. That's exactly why shoppers who understand these pricing codes consistently walk away with deals everyone else completely misses. Number 3. Walmart's $4 prescription program that most families have never heard of. For many households, grocery prices aren't the biggest monthly expense anymore. Prescription medications are. And if someone in your family takes medication every single day for conditions like high blood pressure, diabetes, or thyroid problems, those monthly refills can quietly drain hundreds or even thousands of dollars every year. What surprises many shoppers is that Walmart has offered a low-cost generic prescription program for years, yet millions of Americans have never asked about it. The program allows eligible generic medications to be filled for as little as $4 for a 30-day supply or $10 for a 90-day supply at participating Walmart pharmacies. No membership is required, and in many cases, you don't even need to rely on insurance to receive these prices. Imagine someone taking lisinopril for high blood pressure. At another pharmacy, they could easily spend $25 to $35 every month after insurance copays. But if that medication qualifies under Walmart's generic program, a 90-day supply could cost only $10. That's nearly $300 saved in a single year on just one prescription. Now imagine a household where 2 or 3 family members take long-term medications. The savings can quickly grow into several $100s, and in some cases even exceed $1,000 annually. The program covers a wide variety of commonly prescribed generic medications, including treatments for high blood pressure, cholesterol, diabetes, thyroid disorders, and several other chronic conditions. However, not every prescription qualifies. Many antibiotics, allergy medications, specialty drugs, and certain newer medications aren't included, so it's always worth asking the pharmacist before assuming the discount applies. There's another simple trick many people overlook. When your doctor writes a prescription, ask whether a generic equivalent is appropriate and request that the prescription be written using the generic drug name whenever medically suitable. Doing this from the beginning can save you from making another appointment just to switch prescriptions later. A 30-second conversation with your doctor today could save you hundreds of dollars over the next year. Sometimes the biggest savings don't come from clipping coupons. They come from asking one simple question that most people never think to ask. Number 4. Why open box items can be Walmart's biggest hidden bargains. Most shoppers avoid anything labeled open box. They assume the product is damaged, defective, or missing important parts. But in reality, that's often far from the truth. A large percentage of open box returns have nothing to do with broken products. Many are returned because customers bought the wrong size, changed their minds, received duplicate gifts, or simply decided they didn't need the item anymore. Since the packaging has already been opened, Walmart can no longer sell it as brand new, even if the product inside is practically untouched. That creates an opportunity for shoppers willing to look a little closer. Take a Keurig coffee maker, for example. A brand new model might sell for around $129. The exact same machine, returned after someone opened the box and realized it didn't fit their kitchen, could be sitting in the open box section for just $50 or $60. The coffee maker still works. The instruction manual is still inside. Most of the accessories are still sealed. The only thing that's no longer perfect is the cardboard box. That's how many budget-conscious shoppers bring home premium appliances without paying premium prices. Of course, there's one important rule you should never ignore. Always inspect the contents before checking out. Some returned items may be missing a power cord, remote control, small accessory, or instruction manual because the original buyer forgot or intentionally chose not to put everything back in the box. A quick inspection can save you the frustration of getting home only to discover an essential part is missing. If you're shopping for electronics, kitchen appliances, or home improvement tools, it's also worth asking an associate whether the item has been tested or inspected before being placed back on the sales floor. Many open box products have already passed Walmart's inspection process, giving you even more confidence in your purchase. The smartest shoppers don't judge the box. They judge the value inside it. Sometimes a slightly dented package can hide one of the best deals in the entire store. Number 5. The clearance negotiation trick most shoppers never even try. When most people see a clearance sticker, they assume the price is final. They either buy the item or they walk away. But experienced bargain hunters know there can sometimes be one more opportunity to save. In many Walmart stores, department managers are under constant pressure to clear slow-moving inventory. Their performance is often measured by how quickly outdated merchandise leaves the shelves, not simply by how much profit each item generates. That creates room for flexibility, especially when you're purchasing multiple clearance items at once. Imagine finding 5 decorative artificial plants in the clearance aisle, each marked down to $12. Instead of quietly placing them in your cart, you politely ask the department manager, "If I take all 5 today, is there any chance you could offer a better price?" Sometimes the answer is no. But sometimes, the manager is happy to move aging inventory and offers all 5 for $40 instead of $60. That's an extra $20 saved with one simple question. The key isn't aggressive bargaining. It's understanding the manager's goal. You're not trying to beat the system. You may actually be helping the store free up valuable shelf space for incoming merchandise. Of course, this strategy doesn't work everywhere. Some managers have little or no flexibility, while others are happy to approve additional discounts if it helps clear inventory quickly. Your approach matters just as much as your timing. Be polite, be respectful, and don't treat it like negotiating at a flea market. A friendly attitude often gets much better results than demanding a lower price. There's one challenge, though. Finding the right person isn't always easy. Many Walmart stores operate with lean staffing, especially during busy hours. You might spend several minutes searching before finding a department manager or someone with the authority to approve additional discounts. But if you do find the right person, asking costs nothing. The worst outcome is hearing, "Sorry, we can't do that." The best outcome is walking away with an even bigger bargain than the clearance sticker already promised. Sometimes the biggest savings don't come from the price tag. They come from simply asking a question that almost nobody else is willing to ask. Number 6. The yellow clearance tag might not be the real price. Here's a mistake that costs Walmart shoppers money every single day. They see a yellow clearance sticker, look at the price, and assume that's exactly what they'll pay. But that's not always true. Walmart's pricing system updates digitally long before employees have time to replace every paper tag on the shelves. Corporate can lower the price of an item instantly across the store's computer system, but physically printing thousands of new clearance labels takes time, and busy employees have far more urgent tasks than replacing every single tag. That delay creates a hidden opportunity. Imagine spotting a storage ottoman with a yellow sticker showing $22. Most shoppers glance at the tag and keep walking because it still feels expensive. But when someone scans the barcode using the Walmart app, or even at a self-checkout price scanner, the actual price appears, only $7. The markdown happened days ago. The paper tag simply hasn't caught up yet. This happens more often than many people realize. Home decor, kitchen gadgets, storage bins, small furniture, garden supplies, even toys. At busy Walmart locations, employees are constantly stocking shelves, filling online pickup orders, and unloading freight. Updating every clearance label often falls to the bottom of the priority list. That's why experienced shoppers never treat a yellow sticker as the final answer. Instead, they treat it as an invitation to investigate. Before deciding whether an item is worth buying, pull out your phone and scan the barcode with the Walmart app. It only takes a few seconds. Sometimes the price will be exactly what's printed on the shelf, but other times you'll discover the system has already applied another markdown that no one else has noticed. That small habit can turn an ordinary clearance deal into an incredible bargain. In fact, many of the best Walmart finds happen because one shopper took 10 extra seconds to scan an item while everyone else trusted the paper tag. Never assume the printed price tells the whole story. The barcode often knows more than the shelf does. Number 7. The seasonal shopping strategy that can save you hundreds every year. One of the biggest mistakes shoppers make is buying seasonal products exactly when everyone else wants them. Need a new grill? Most people buy one in May or June. Looking for patio furniture? They shop at the beginning of summer. Need Christmas decorations? They fill their carts in early December. Unfortunately, that's also when prices are usually at their highest. The smartest Walmart shoppers do the exact opposite. They buy seasonal products after the season is over, when the store is desperate to clear space for the next wave of merchandise. Here's why. Walmart doesn't like storing seasonal inventory for another year. Keeping thousands of unsold products in warehouses costs money, and every square foot of shelf space is valuable. Once a season ends, those products stop being assets. They become obstacles. To make room for the next holiday or seasonal display, Walmart often slashes prices dramatically. A grill that sold for $199 in early summer might be marked down to $50, then $35, and sometimes even under $30 by late August. The grill hasn't changed. The warranty hasn't changed. The cooking performance hasn't changed. Only the calendar has. The same thing happens with patio furniture, outdoor fans, gardening tools, pool accessories, and camping equipment. When demand disappears, prices often follow. Experienced shoppers plan months ahead. Instead of asking, "What do I need today?" they ask, "What will I need next year?" Buying an outdoor storage box, garden hose, or patio umbrella during end-of-season clearance may feel strange at the time, but when spring returns, you'll already have everything you need while everyone else is paying full price. The savings can be remarkable. In some cases, waiting just a few weeks instead of buying during peak season can reduce the cost by 70% or even 80%. Of course, there's one trade-off. Selection becomes more limited. Popular colors, sizes, or models may sell out before the deepest discounts arrive. That's why many experienced bargain hunters monitor clearance aisles during the final weeks of each season, waiting for the right balance between price and availability. Patience is often the difference between getting a good deal and getting an unbelievable one. The best time to buy summer products isn't during summer. It's when everyone else has already stopped thinking about summer. Number 8. Why the best Walmart deals are often hidden inside individual stores. Most shoppers assume Walmart's website always has the lowest prices. After all, it's updated constantly and seems like the easiest place to compare deals. But when it comes to deep clearance bargains, that's often not how Walmart works. Every Walmart store manages its own inventory. That means one location might have far too many coffee makers sitting on the shelves, while another store across town has already sold out. When a manager needs to free up space quickly, they can dramatically reduce prices at that specific store, even if Walmart's website still shows the item selling at full price. That's why two shoppers can look at the exact same product on the same day and see completely different prices depending on which store they're visiting. Imagine a premium coffee maker that's listed online for $149. At one Walmart, it's still selling for that price. But at another location with excess inventory, the manager quietly marks it down to just $49 to clear shelf space before the next shipment arrives. The website may never reflect that local markdown. The same thing happens with televisions, cookware, air fryers, patio furniture, power tools, and many other large items. Some of Walmart's biggest discounts exist only inside a single store. That's one reason experienced bargain hunters don't rely exclusively on online shopping. Instead, they use the Walmart app to check inventory at nearby locations, compare store prices, and visit stores that appear to have excess stock. Sometimes, driving an extra 15 or 20 minutes can save well over $100 on a single purchase. There's another reason many shoppers still prefer buying clearance items in person. When you order online, your payment is often processed immediately, even before you know whether the item is actually available. If the store later discovers the product is out of stock, you'll usually receive a refund, but it can take several days before the money returns to your account. Shopping in person eliminates that uncertainty. You can inspect the product, confirm the price, and leave with it immediately. The biggest clearance deals aren't always sitting on Walmart's homepage. Sometimes they're waiting quietly on a shelf in a store that simply has too much inventory, and almost nobody knows they're there. The shoppers who find those deals usually aren't luckier than everyone else. They simply know where to look. Number 9. The hidden back room that can hold Walmart's best clearance deals. Most shoppers believe that if an item isn't on the shelf, it's sold out. But that's not always true. Behind the swinging doors marked "Employees Only" is a storage area that most customers never see. And sometimes, that's where some of the biggest bargains in the store are waiting. Here's why. Shelf space is one of the most valuable assets in any Walmart. When new seasonal merchandise starts arriving, employees often have to remove older inventory to make room. If there isn't enough space on the sales floor, those products are boxed up and moved into the back room until someone has time to deal with them. The result? Items that have already been heavily discounted may no longer be displayed where customers can find them. A television from last year's lineup, a premium cookware set, a patio furniture collection, or even a high-end kitchen appliance. They might all still be sitting in sealed boxes behind the stockroom doors, even though the Walmart system still shows them as available. That's why experienced shoppers never assume an empty shelf means the product is gone. If the Walmart app says an item is still in stock but you can't find it anywhere, politely ask an associate if they can check the back room. Sometimes the answer will be no. Sometimes the item has already been misplaced or sold. But every so often, an employee returns a few minutes later, pushing out exactly what you were looking for. Those moments feel like hitting the jackpot. Timing also matters. Early in the morning, employees are often busy unloading trucks and stocking shelves, making it difficult for someone to leave their work and search the stockroom. During slower periods later in the day, associates may have a little more flexibility to check inventory for customers. And remember, kindness goes a long way. Employees are much more willing to spend several minutes searching the back room for someone who's patient and respectful than for someone who's demanding or impatient. Many shoppers walk away the moment they see an empty shelf. Savvy shoppers ask one extra question. That simple question can sometimes uncover products that have been sitting unseen for weeks, already marked down and waiting for someone to claim them. The best deal in Walmart isn't always on display. Sometimes it's hidden just a few steps behind the sales floor. Number 10. The best time of the week to buy electronics at Walmart. If you're shopping for a new TV, air fryer, vacuum, or coffee maker, when you shop can be just as important as what you buy. Most people head to Walmart on weekends. It seems convenient. Unfortunately, that's also when the store is busiest. The best clearance items have often been picked over, and many of the latest markdowns are already gone. Experienced bargain hunters know there's a much better window. Midweek, many Walmart stores review inventory, identify slow-moving merchandise, and apply new markdowns before fresh shipments arrive later in the week. That means some of the best clearance opportunities appear quietly on Wednesday mornings, long before weekend shoppers ever walk through the doors. Imagine a 55-inch television that has been sitting on the shelf for several weeks. On Tuesday evening, it's still priced at $299. By Wednesday morning, management decides it's taking up valuable space and marks it down to $149. No flashing signs, no television commercials, no email announcing the price drop. The only people who discover that deal are the shoppers already in the store. The same pattern often applies to air fryers, robotic vacuums, Bluetooth speakers, kitchen appliances, and home electronics. By Saturday afternoon, many of those clearance items are already gone. Timing isn't a guarantee, but it can dramatically improve your chances of finding hidden bargains before everyone else. If your schedule allows, try shopping between 9 a.m. and 10 a.m. on a Wednesday. The store is usually quieter. Shelves are easier to browse, and you'll often be among the first customers to see newly updated clearance prices. Of course, not every Walmart follows the exact same schedule. Some stores process markdowns on different days, depending on staffing and inventory deliveries. But shopping during slower weekday mornings generally gives you a significant advantage over the weekend crowds. The biggest discounts rarely come with a loud announcement. They're often waiting quietly on the shelf for the first shopper who happens to arrive at the right time. Sometimes saving money isn't about finding a secret coupon. It's simply about showing up before everyone else does. Number 11. The website price trick that could save you money before you check out. Here's something many Walmart shoppers never think to do. Before you pay for an item, check Walmart's own website. You might be surprised to find that the exact same product is selling for less online than it is on the shelf right in front of you. Why does this happen? Because Walmart uses different pricing strategies for its online business and its physical stores. Online prices change constantly to compete with other retailers, while in-store prices may take longer to adjust or follow a completely different pricing plan. For example, imagine you pick up a desk fan with a shelf price of $24. Out of curiosity, you open the Walmart app and search for the exact same model. To your surprise, it's listed online for $16.88. That's a difference of more than $7 for the exact same item. Most shoppers never notice because they simply assume the shelf price is the lowest available. Experienced shoppers always double-check. Depending on the item and the store's current policy, an associate may be able to honor the lower online price or suggest placing an online order for in-store pickup if that qualifies for the better price. It only takes a minute to ask, and that quick comparison could save you money before you even reach the checkout lane. That said, there's an important detail many people overlook. Price matching isn't handled exactly the same way at every Walmart location. Some stores are happy to honor eligible online prices immediately. Others may require the item to be ordered through walmart.com for pickup instead of adjusting the price at the register. Policies can also vary depending on the product, whether it's sold directly by Walmart or by a third-party marketplace seller and the store manager's discretion. That's why it's always worth checking before assuming you'll pay the higher price. The worst thing an employee can say is, "We can't match that price." The best thing they can say is, "Absolutely!" For less than a minute of effort, you could walk away with an unexpected discount that most shoppers never even knew existed. The smartest shoppers don't rely on a single price. They compare every available price before handing over their wallet. Sometimes the easiest savings are already sitting in your pocket, inside the Walmart app. Number 12. The post-holiday shopping secret that can save you up to 90%. While most people are relaxing after a holiday, experienced Walmart shoppers are heading straight to the clearance aisles. Why? Because that's when some of the biggest markdowns of the entire year begin. Holiday merchandise loses value almost overnight. The moment Christmas, Halloween, Valentine's Day, Easter, or Independence Day ends, Walmart has one priority: clear the shelves as quickly as possible. Those seasonal products aren't meant to stay in storage until next year. They take up valuable space that the next season's merchandise urgently needs. That urgency leads to massive discounts. A Christmas decoration priced at $20 on December 24th could drop to $10 the very next day. 2 or 3 days later, it may fall to just $5. If inventory is still sitting on the shelves after that, prices can eventually reach 70%, 80%, or even 90% off. The same pattern happens after nearly every major holiday. Halloween decorations, gift bags, wrapping paper, scented candles, holiday baking supplies. decorative storage containers, party supplies, even seasonal kitchen gadgets. The products haven't become lower quality. The holiday has simply ended. Savvy shoppers understand that many of these items aren't truly seasonal at all. A high-quality storage container works just as well in July as it does in December. A premium candle smells exactly the same after Christmas. Gift bags can be saved for birthdays. Wrapping paper can be stored until next year. Buying these products during post-holiday clearance often means paying just a fraction of their original price. One of the smartest habits is to create a shopping list before the holiday even arrives. Instead of buying everything beforehand at full price, make a note of the items you'll likely need again next year. Then return a few days after the holiday ends. You'll often find the same product sitting on clearance shelves for a tiny percentage of their original cost. Of course, there's one downside. Selection disappears quickly. The most popular designs and colors are usually the first to sell out, especially once discounts climb past 70%. That's why experienced bargain hunters often stop by several times during the week following a major holiday, watching prices fall while keeping an eye on remaining inventory. The people who save the most aren't necessarily spending less. They're simply buying at a much smarter time. Sometimes waiting just 3 or 4 days can save more money than clipping coupons all year long. Number 13. The one habit that helps smart Walmart shoppers catch hidden discounts every time. If you only remember one tip from this entire video, make it this one. Before putting anything into your cart, take a few seconds to scan it with the Walmart app. It sounds simple, but that small habit can uncover discounts that aren't visible anywhere on the shelf. Here's why it works. Walmart's pricing system updates digitally throughout the day. The moment a new markdown is approved, the store's central database is updated almost instantly. The shelf tags? Not so much. Employees may not have time to replace every price label until hours or even days later. That creates a window where the barcode knows the real price, but the shelf doesn't. Imagine picking up a stainless steel knife set with a price tag showing $34. Before heading to checkout, you scan the barcode using the Walmart app. Suddenly, the screen shows $18. Nothing about the packaging suggested it was cheaper. No large clearance sign, no flashing sticker. The discount was hidden inside Walmart's own system. The same thing happens with toys, kitchen gadgets, storage containers, gardening supplies, home decor, and hundreds of other everyday products. That's why experienced shoppers never rely solely on what's printed on the shelf. They verify everything. It takes less than 10 seconds and could easily save you $20 or $30 on a single shopping trip. Scanning products also gives you other useful information. You'll often see whether nearby Walmart stores have the item in stock, whether there are additional online offers available, and whether customer reviews reveal common problems before you buy. In other words, your phone becomes one of the most valuable shopping tools you own. One final reminder if you're planning to order through the app. Many online purchases are charged immediately when you place the order, even before the store confirms that every item is available. That's another reason why shopping in person and scanning products yourself can sometimes be the safer choice. At the end of the day, saving money at Walmart isn't about extreme couponing or spending hours searching for deals. It's about paying attention to the small details most shoppers ignore. Keep your receipts, learn the pricing codes, check the clearance aisles carefully, ask polite questions, shop at the right time, and before you check out, scan the barcode one last time. Those simple habits may seem small on their own, but over the course of a year, they can add up to hundreds of dollars in savings without changing what you buy. The smartest Walmart shoppers aren't always the ones with the biggest budgets. They're the ones who understand how the system works and know exactly when to take advantage of it. If you found these Walmart shopping secrets helpful, let us know in the comments which tip surprised you the most, or share one of your own hidden Walmart tricks that other shoppers should know. If you enjoyed this video, don't forget to like, subscribe, and turn on notifications so you never miss our latest money-saving tips, hidden clearance finds, and smart shopping strategies. Thanks for watching, and we'll see you in the next video.